If you ever felt overwhelmed by advice that's supposed to work but didn't, this video is for you. The problem isn't that self-help doesn't work. It's that you're just using the wrong tools for your wiring. There is so much self-help these days, you try to do everything, but it just makes you more anxious. You start thinking, am I doing it wrong? Everyone else seems to get results, but I don't. So you push harder, hoping it'll finally click, but it doesn't. And then you wonder, what's wrong with me? And the simple answer is nothing. Nothing is wrong with you. Humans are about 95% similar, but that remaining 5% makes all the difference. There are universal truths that work for almost everyone. Things like being honest, keeping your word, being open and kind, but firm when someone takes advantage of you, sleeping enough, eating well, and moving your body. And then there are tactics and techniques that depend on who you are. How we sleep, how we learn, how we understand the world, how we communicate, when we do our main work, early morning or late afternoon, how we eat, once a day or 5 times a day, whether we recharge alone or by being around people. All of that varies from person to person. Let's take an example from productivity advice. Wake up at 5 a.m. This is what successful people do. Sure, it works for some people. Circadian rhythms vary naturally. Some folks do their best thinking at 5 a.m. But for me, forcing myself to wake up that early leads to sleep deprivation and burnout, not productivity. I'm much sharper late in the evening. So I align my schedule with my chronotype, protecting the hours that I actually feel sharp. Or another one I kept hearing, if you want something done, it has to go into a calendar. Plan every minute of your day, every day should be fully scheduled, no excuses, just grind. I tried it, and I ended up feeling worse than when I did nothing at all. The moment something unexpected happened, as it always does, the whole system collapsed, adding guilt instead of structure. I'm sure it works beautiful for some, otherwise the advice wouldn't be there, but it's just not me. Instead, I have a list of things I do no matter what. I pull one at a time and work on it. If something unexpected happens, I pause, handle it, and then return to my task. It allows me to feel more in control. Or the classical advice, go out with friends if you feel down. Sure, once again, it works for many, but some people recharge with a quiet walk or an evening with a book, especially if they're introverts. The point is, we are all different, slightly, but enough to divide us into unique psychological, biological, behavioral, cultural types, each with different traits, motivations, energy patterns, and thinking styles. What works for you won't necessarily work for your friend, your kid, or your spouse. And there is only one way to find out what works for you. Test it yourself. Give each method, technique, or tool a fair shot, a few weeks, maybe a few months. If it works, double down. If it doesn't, leave it aside for now. It might click later, or maybe it's just not for you. And that's perfectly fine. The best approach isn't to collect more advice. It's to focus on one piece, try it out, and see what happens. Either way, you gain valuable insight. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you've learned something important about yourself. It's a win-win. Experimenting is crucial. The only self-help that truly works is the one that fits you. You don't need to follow every guru out there. Try what sounds promising, keep what works, and let go of what doesn't. Because real progress doesn't start when you do everything right. It starts when you do what's right for you.